Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Addy here, and in this video we're going to talk about the Rise of Skywalker update, the community transmission that dropped today. I'm a bit late, yeah, apologies for that, real world stuff, so let's do this. It's an exciting time to be a Star Wars fan, and it doesn't get much better than this week. Not only do we have a new film and the conclusion to the epic Skywalker saga fast approaching, which is on Friday, December 20th. Get your tickets now. But we also have a brand new update for Star Wars Battlefront 2. We've got some great content inspired by the Star Wars Rise of Skywalker on the way, but before we dive into the details, here's a quick look at some of the things you can expect. So I've seen this trailer. It is hella dope. Honestly, it is hella dope. Very good trailer. The best one they made so far. Let's see here. New planet. While we don't want to spoil anything and name this planet, you might have caught a glimpse of this new location in some of the trailers for Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. It's a planet we're incredibly excited to bring into Star Wars Battlefront 2. Bringing a brand new planet to the game is always a great feeling, but the addition of one of that gets it debut. Holy shit! But the addition of one that gets its debut within Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is even better. You'll have plenty of cover in the form of thick vegetation, while caves offer the opportunity for some great close combat gameplay. This is a little bit of a preview of what the map kind of looks like from the Resistance side. It's all forestry, everything like that. There's some caves. This section will be nice. It's going to look good. The Rise of Skywalker update, the Sith Trooper. This merciless trooper excels in speed and advanced weaponry to hunt down and destroy anyone that stands in their way. Activating the combat rush ability will boost the sprint speed of the Sith trooper, defeat enemies while it's enabled to trigger health regeneration and extend the time of combat rush. Now this shit is basically Vanguard on the assault class. That's basically it. That's all this is. With the Vanguard perk that every kill extends its duration. That's all this is, that's all it is. And then you get the other perk or star card that allows you to get regeneration of health per kill. That's all this is. They just turned Vanguard into ability. So that's basically that one. Seeker Tactics will allow the Sith Trooper to scan the nearby area to reveal the 4 closest enemies. Defeating enemies will reveal more. Again, this is the ARC Trooper's ping, except once you kill someone, you get more enemies revealed, so that's nice. The third ability in the Sith Trooper's arsenal is the Oppression Grenade. This is a grenade that damages any nearby enemies as well as blocking their ability to recover health for a short period of time. So far, we got Vanguard, we got the ARC Trooper's Pulse, and then we got a blind grenade, concussion grenade basically. Hopefully the weapon does more damage. It's not revealed what it is, but hopefully I think it might be a little bit of an automatic kind of semi-auto, like the E11 or the DC. So it might be one of those. Ability wise, not that, for me personally, I'm gonna be honest with you, not that exciting. Definitely not that exciting. But even in this trailer, they looked hella good, but they got foddered by Rey, which is whatever. The Rise Skywalker, we got the Ovizian gunner. Compassionate and strong-willed, the Ovizian gunner uses the might of both her strength and her modified rotary cannon to combat enemies threatening her Resistance allies. Fearsome sight in combat, and even more so when she activates her charge ability, as she charges forth and slams into her enemies to knock them down. When she's not on the offensive, she has the ability to activate Defensive Stance, which instantly cools her modified Z6B rotary cannon, and any damage dealt replenishes health for both herself and any nearby allies. This is the, if you want to get an idea, this is the Clone Commandos main ability, the debuff health regeneration stuff. That's basically what this one is, or a mini Finn ability. For her third ability, she switches her modified Z6B rotary cannon into an anti-armor mode, gaining increased efficiency against both shields and vehicles. Now I think that's going to be the heavy turret, the one that shoots the explosive rounds. the single fire one. I think that's what that's going to switch to. But it seems like her basic one is this right now that she's using. That's her basic. Charge ability, when you hit someone, hopefully you pin them down with the gun and you blast into them. That'll be pretty cool. Next one is a defensive, kind of the health buff healing ability. And then the third one is the explosive single shot heavy cannon thing. So that's, her ability is not bad. She looks pretty cool, actually. I dig the facial stuff. The horns are nice. I can't wait to see it in game. Now we got the First Order Jet Trooper. This agile airborne trooper comes equipped with custom armor and an integrated jetpack for swift traversal. Their fast movements and aerial capabilities, combined with their G125 projectile launcher, make them an ideal choice for carrying out surprise attacks against resistance forces. Their jetpack ability enables flight while spending fuel, while the advanced nature of it allows for hover mode, which can be activated by aiming down the sight of their weapon while in the air. Activating tri-barrel launcher will reconfigure the blaster to fire from the tri-barreled projectile launcher at the expense of increased heat buildup, making it a daunting weapon to come across, but timing is everything. So what that means is this weapon right now that you see, they switched over so you can shoot it multiple times. I'm going to assume two to three times before it overheats, and then you can switch back. Their third and final ability is a jet tackle, which sees the First Order Jet Trooper charge forth along the ground and slam into opponents, knocking them off their feet. This is a mini Chewbacca slam. Basically, the normal Jet Trooper, you press B or whatever. I'm playing a controller, so I press B to dodge. Now this one dodges forward, and I guess you slam down hard enough, or you jump and you slam down, and it's going to knock enemies in a circle. It's going to knock them down. So to hover, again, you pull the scope. Left trigger is for me. I play on a controller. So left trigger, you scope in, and you're stuck in midair like that one. That the second guy here, he's stuck there and he's zoomed in. So that's what's going to happen. You're going to hover like that. Let's see here, Kafix Spy or Kafix Spy. I think it's Kafix Spy. I'm going to call him the Kafix Spy. So don't hate, okay? The Kafix Spy operates fearlessly behind enemy lines. Armed with his modified GLIE-44, he specializes in hand-to-hand combat and a cunning use of gadgetry. Close proximity to an enemy will prove to be the opportunity time to activate the truncheon attack ability. Doing so will hit the enemy with a series of blunt force melee strikes with his truncheon. So I'm assuming that's that right there. That's his truncheon right there. Doing so will hit the strikes can also be chained into a powerful third strike, which will knock enemies to the ground, or knock the enemy to the ground. So this one is basically the staff strike from Phasma. That's basically her staff strike. I believe it might be the same animation or the same melee as all the troops, but just you got the truncheon right there. Scanner beacon will allow the Kafix Spy to deploy a decoy that relays enemy locations and disrupts their scanner to display a false enemy. If deployed outdoors, it can be used to call in a remote bombardment. Alright, so we got this dude. I'm definitely playing him. He's going to be OP, man. The First Order sucks, dude. This guy's going to be OP as hell. Takodana, you're never going to... If you're playing on Takodana or Takodana, and you put those behind some rocks, if you have 3 of these dudes, you can just call bombardment strikes on the first memorial site. One at a time, you can just call them in. It's game over, dude. The First Order, you can't do shit. It's over, man. Resistance seems to be super OP right now. First Order, yeah. Not looking so tough now, dude. Let's see. The third one is, while a specialist in hand-to-hand combat, the rapid-fire ability gives the Kafix Spy the option to overload his blaster to rapidly fire it with maximum damage output. This looks like an automatic, I guess. Is going to be automatic, like the CR2. Might be something similar to that. But excuse me. But resistance, dude. The resistance is Holy crap, dude! All the good guys, all the good team is just overpowered, man. They're gonna just poop on everything. Hero appearances. Also coming this update will be 3 new appearances, one of each for Finn, Rey, and Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren, Supreme Leader. As he ultimately took the place of his master, Kylo Ren reclaimed his identity and repaired the once shattered mask with intimidating fractures that marked the reign of a new Supreme Leader. So that is this. Okay. Oh, let's just skip up here. Where is this? That is this right here. Basically, it's the hoodless, caped, and he looks like that right about here. That's the appearance that we're gonna get. So that's that one. Let's see. Go back down to Finn, Resistance hero. In the desperate war against the First Order, Finn became an inspired leader of the Resistance, an inspiring leader. With the help of his friends like Poe Dameron, he spearheaded a courageous few in a bold plan to bring the tyranny down. That's his outfit right there. That's what that one is. I'm not sure if I can find it in here. Right there. That's his outfit. If we can get it a little from the back. So that's everything. It's the same as the trailers. That's what we're gonna get. Rey, her Jedi outfit. So that's that one. In search for her true self, Rey found the way of the Jedi. To honor her roots, she wore garments inspired by her past on Jakku. That's what she's wearing right there. That's what she's gonna get. All 3 appearances will be classified as epic and will be available for 40,000 credits or 1,000 crystals. For players who own the Celebration Edition, all 3 appearances will be unlocked automatically. So if you're not upgraded to the Celebration Edition, if you're a new player, it's the perfect one to get, to be honest. You get all the skins, you don't need to work for anything except just rank up your characters. If you're a day 1 player, don't even bother. If you probably have already like millions of credits saved. But if you're Origin Prime or Premier user, you're gonna get a free upgrade, so you can just upgrade free and get everything. So that's always that. The Rise of Skywalker update, co-op new trilogy. We've been really pleased with how co-op has gone since its addition in September, and reading your feedback, it's been clear that you want more of it, and more specifically more eras. So we're doing just that. Coming this month, co-op will be added to the new trilogy, starting with Jakku, Takodana, Starkiller Base, and our new planet. These 4 planets will join the existing planetary rotation and will be making sure to prioritize new trilogy maps, allowing you to play on them more frequently. I'm cool with that. I've been seeing a lot of videos of people complaining, Galactic Assault has been abandoned. No, it's not. Shut up. It's not abandoned. It's put on hold, okay? What's abandoned is Starfighter Assault has been abandoned, Extraction, Cargo, Blast maps, that all that shit, Strike, all that stuff has been abandoned. There's a little bit support for HVV for the new map, and yeah. So what is this? We'll get back. We'll get to this. But Galactic Assault, I think it's on hold right now, till they figure out another way to do all these. So for now, it's not abandoned. It's currently on hold. Co-op and Capital Supremacy are the new modes. And hold on. Drink some water. So co-op and Capital Supremacy are the new modes. And to promote the new modes, you need to add content to it. So I don't know why people are complaining. As long as we are getting content, I'm solid, dude. I'm good with that. I don't care what map, what mode it's for. I'm gonna play it. I don't care. You shouldn't care either. So we got 4 maps here, plus the other 4. So we got about 8 total for co-op. 4 from the prequels, 4 from the sequels, and I think we're gonna get 4 or 5 maybe from the original. But any content, no matter what mode, is good. You know, Galactic Assault, it's fun to play. I play it all the time. It's the only one that I find games for. First I get Galactic Assault, then Capital Supremacy, and that's about it. But co-op is fun too. It's nice. It's good to play. You can still rank up and do stuff in there, so it's fun. I'm definitely gonna post some 4K gameplay of the new planet, so stay tuned for that. I might post some on as the time of this recording. It is approximately Tuesday, 1:08 a.m. So I'm working till 7 p.m. So you're gonna get content from me later in the day. I'm gonna have content from all the stuff, so stay tuned for that. All in 4K ultra settings. So yeah, so let's move on and let's see here. With this update, we'll be updating some of our menus to give you more control over which faction you want to play as. To begin with, this will focus around co-op. Heading into co-op menu, you'll now have the ability to select from Play Any, Galactic Republic, Separatist Alliance, Resistance, or First Order. So it's going to put you in those eras, those teams. If you want to play as the Resistance all the time, that's it. You just pick Resistance, which is cool. First Order, which is cool. So you get to choose which one you want to play as, which is a nice addition. We'll be updating more game modes with a similar menu structure in the coming months, including Capital Supremacy. I don't know why they would do that for Capital Supremacy. You're just gonna rotate unless you play a game and you're the Republic and you just want to stay as the Republic, so you need to back out and search again. But it's just every time it's a new round, so there's no point for that coming. But people want stuff, so yeah. Now we got mark objectives. We're introducing a new feature that will allow you to mark objectives. This will allow anyone who is playing as a trooper, reinforcement, or hero to press an assign button when aiming at an in-world objective in both co-op and Capital Supremacy. We all know the troubles we face with getting your squad to play the objective, and while we cannot guarantee the new mark objective feature will fix that, it will at least help you coordinate with your squad a bit more. Once objective has been marked, this will signal to your squad that it will be a focus of their attention. Should more than one person mark the same objective, a number will be displayed to indicate how many marks it has. This is basically from Battlefield. You hit on the flag icon or the location icon, and it gives you a little crosshair on it telling you to attack or defend. An objective that is not marked is displayed with a gray hexagon with no outlines. An objective that is friendly owned and marked by yourself will be displayed by a blue hexagon with a yellow outline. A number in a small callout will be displayed indicating how many of your squad have marked the objective. An objective that is enemy owned and marked will be displayed by a red hexagon with a yellow outline. A number in a small blah blah blah. An objective which is friendly owned but about to be lost to an enemy is displayed by a blinking hexagon. The number of contesting friendly players is indicated in a blue circle to the bottom right hand corner. The objective which has been marked by a squad member will be displayed next to their name in the squad list. That's cool. I wish they didn't do the yellow. I wish they would have just done crosshairs like they do in Battlefield. Would have been a lot easier. Messaging updates. Healing, blocked messaging. When affected by the Sith Trooper's oppression grenade, you are blocked from healing in any way for a period of time. During this time, your health bar will be diagonal striped treatment to a signal that is in this blocked state. I would have just put an X over it or something that you can't heal. Dimming of weapon crosshairs. We went through most weapons and made sure that their crosshairs are properly dimmed while you deploy them, or they are otherwise blocked from firing. Typical cases include going from wheel to destroyer form with Droidekas, going from barrage back to primary on the heavy, going from stinger pistol back to primary on the specialist, going into predator instincts with Bosk, going into Leia's rapid fire ability, deploying mines with Bosk, etc. This should hopefully make it easier to understand what your current weapon status is. Alright, so new reticles, new crosshairs for weapons, so you can determine which one is which. Animation tweak of damage reduction icon. The damage reduction icon animation now plays faster when evading, since evades have such a short duration. Boba Fett tweaks. With the release of the new First Order Jet Trooper, we are tweaking Boba Fett to closer resemble some of the new mechanics introduced. Continuing momentum when out of fuel. Boba Fett used to fall straight down even if he had forward momentum when running out of fuel. He now continues the arc through the air like the First Order Jet Trooper. So instead of going straight down, you're going to continue, have like a quarter of a circle. So if you have a circle in front of you, cut that shit in half, cut that shit in half again, and the top layer or bottom left or whichever one, I use the top left. So that little curve, like that little bullet drop, that's gonna be his momentum. Show jetpack fuel bars near crosshair. This makes it easier to always see this critical piece of information. As a side effect, we move the position of the camera a bit further out to the side, not to overlap Boba with the fuel bar. This is the same camera placement that we used for the First Order Jet Trooper. I would have just put a fuel gauge on Boba Fett's backpack. Have it full and then have it change color when it's running out or something like that. I would have done that. Hopefully they might do that in the future. Able to fly when pressing the jump button. Boba Fett, like the First Order, can now also fly by holding the jump button. Tapping jump will still perform a normal jump. So jump and hold, or hold A, or hold jump, and you're gonna fly. It's gonna suck for controller users, to be honest. You can't aim and stuff like that, so hopefully you can still fly with the left trigger, which would be nice. Let's see here. Blocked accidentally landing straight into crouch. It was easy to accidentally hold crouch for too long when performing air dodges. This would lead to landing directly into crouch, which could be confusing. This has now been blocked, so it will not happen accidentally anymore. You can still crouch as normal when you're on the ground. Okay, we got a lot of stuff here. What's next? Where are we? Here I am. Can now regen fuel while doing normal jumps. This was previously blocked. Various visual audio tweaks. When idle, jetpack shows a small flame. When landing, jetpack plays a burst of flame to show that it's braking or landing. When falling through the air, the sound of dangerously falling is replaced by an engine idle sound from a jetpack to signal that you will not take any fall damage. Boss tweaks fire input. Tweak the fire input block durations while activating boss abilities. He will now have a shorter fire input block while throwing toxic grenades and while deploying proximity mines. This is to ensure that he cannot fire while deploying these, similar to how other characters behave while deploying and throwing gadgets. The duration of the fire block will activate Predator Instinct has been increased to match the animation. He can no longer fire the first shot before he holds his rifle in both hands again. I would have just reduced the animation, made it a little quicker. I would have freaking just removed the animation and just have him go like make him scream or something. Do his do some like voice line or something when you go into his Predator Instincts, and just remove the animation. Because once you do the animation, dude, you're a sitting duck. Squad spawn streaks. We're tweaking how squad spawning works in Blast Strike and Extraction. That's cool. I can't find any servers for that, so I don't care. Our goal here is to help increase how quickly you can get back into the action with your squad and to reduce the amount of time you have spent running from default spawn location. Reduce minimum distance from enemy of line of sight 25 to 13. Reduced minimum distance from enemy without line of sight from 10 to 8. Increased minimum distance from grenades from 8 to 9. Reduced minimum out of combat time 4 to 2. Here, hey Dice, here's something. Just remove the spawn timer. That'll be great. I don't know why you need spawn timers in Blast and Extractions. I don't know why. Just remove it. Just get rid of it, dude. Release notes. This is all basically just a summary. Quality of life. Hero changes. Here we go. Following abilities now show the amount of players targeted. So this is all just going to let you know how many players are in what. How many you can basically affect. So that's cool that they did that. Blaster Heroes fixed an issue which causes Blaster Heroes to walk faster than intended on the crouch position. I've noticed that. Boba Fett. This is all summary of what I just read. Boba Fett can now fly by holding jump as well as by holding the zoom input. Okay, good, perfect. Controller users do not fray. Darth Vader can now use his choke ability even if there's no target. Oh my god, thank you. That's perfect. Because if there's a target and you use it and they just move out of the range, it doesn't matter. I don't know why they did that in the first place. Obi-Wan no longer prevents dodges with his restrictive mine ability. I like that. Anakin fixed an issue which caused Anakin's footsteps to be missing sound effects. Bosk, this is a basic summary. Game mode changes. Cap Springs fixed an issue that prevented players on the separatist side spawning on point E when point C had not been captured. Galactic Assault fixed an issue where the objective messaging overlapped with in-world marker animations in Galactic Assault. Hopefully, DICE, you can fix the Phase 1 spawning on Geonosis. How the Republic, how they can have ARC Troopers and Leia all the way in the back where the first ATTE spawns. And they can just use their second ability or charge shot and just keep damaging the horrible spawns for the droids. Hopefully you will look into that one. Co-op fixed an audio issue in co-op in which the music would not restart when turned off and on again. Arcade fixed an issue in which character arms could collide with the environment when changing weapons near a wall. Camino co-op fixed an issue where one of the objective letters would be misplaced on the radar. Yavin 4 fixed some issues with the lighting and textures on foliage on Yavin 4. Fixed an issue with the map on Yavin 4 that allows players to get stuck in a corner while playing heroes vs villains. Changes the class special units. Fixed an issue that would cause the weapon held by a trooper to be misaligned with the position of the trooper's hands when dying and respawning in first person mode. It even works if you switch to first person mode. Your gun is in front of you but your hands are behind you, so you're holding nothing. Specialist polished the area of effect for the specialist shock grenade and made it more visible. Fixed an issue where there was irregularities in the destroyed model of the Droideka training skin. Clone Troopers fixed a visual issue where certain Clone Trooper appearances could be seen glowing bright under certain lighting conditions. ARC Trooper fixed an issue where the ARC Trooper's left pistol was floating after the ARC Trooper was hit by an explosion. Fixed an issue with missing audio during the animation of the ARC Trooper in the spawn screen. Vehicle changes fixed an issue that caused the AT-AT's orbital or AAT's orbital strike ability UI to not appear for affected player. Fixed an issue where two AT-ATs could not deploy the orbital strike ability at the same time. They should also look at DICE. You should also look at the issue where you can't deploy the orbital strike sometimes. I mainly get it on Hoth. I don't know about you guys, but on Hoth, if I try to use the orbital strike, I can't do it. It just won't. It just doesn't click. It does not click. DICE, hopefully you can look into that one. General changes, miscellaneous. Fixed an issue where the sound effects would not always match the animation scene in the appearance screen. Fixed an issue where the raindrops would appear on the camera while flying in first person perspective on Starfighter Assault or Galactic Assault when you pick the Starfighter. Known issues. When selecting a specific faction in co-op, the searching prompt shows up on all tiles. AI players can be noticed in the background during co-op outros. It's not really an issue, but okay. That's cool. So a lot of good stuff. You guys are going to have to wait for Tuesday night to get some of the gameplay of this, all in 4K Ultra. I'm going to do showcases of each new reinforcement separately. So there's going to be those. As soon as mods come out, definitely doing those. I'm going to do gameplay of the new skins as well. I'm going to do gameplay of the new map. So stay tuned for that. I'll have everything for you guys, all in perfectly beautiful, good quality. 4K Ultra. I won't this time. I'm not going to publish the videos. I'm not going to put them out unless they are fully processed. So that way you guys can start viewing in 1080p or 1440p or 4K, whichever one you're streaming on, whichever one you like. So you can do that right off the bat. And yeah, that's everything. I'll try to cover as much as I can. So that's it for now. So thank you guys for sticking with me for this boring ass community transmission. No audio, no gameplay, nothing. We're just reading this over. Thank you guys for sticking with that. Thank you for the support. And hopefully you guys got your tickets for Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker in theaters December 20th. Or even in some select theaters a little bit earlier, Thursday night, midnight, stuff like that. I might actually see it on midnight and then go again. But that is everything. That's everything in this. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what's your favorite. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoy. And let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you want to see from me on the channel. What are you most excited for? Let me know if you're what skin, which costume are you more excited for? Rey, Finn, or Kylo Ren? Are you more excited for the Catholic Spy, the Jet Trooper, the Ovizian Gunner, or the Sith Trooper? Let me know. How do you feel about the new map being co-op only? How do you feel about everything that's happening so far? It is an amazing year for Star Wars, and you should be proud to be a Star Wars fan. And if you don't have this game yet, get the damn game, okay? Get the damn game. So thank you guys for watching. This has been the community transmission for the Rise of Skywalker update. I love you guys. Thank you for all the support, and I'll catch you guys and girls in the next Battlefront update video talking thing that I do. Right. Like, subscribe, hit that share button. Helps the channel greatly. Show your support, and I'll catch you guys and girls in the next one. Peace out.